And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-4 run right now. James. And James throws it down.
Putting on a clinic in the first half.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, oh, oh. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Joe.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win. And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. LeBron James again.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Hachimura, and he banks in the layup.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Kennard's shot is off. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3. Oh, wow!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Wallace. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Looking to end the run, and he connects with the jumper. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeBron dishes to Smart. Back to James. Good, and Smart gets the assist. LeBron's got 8 points.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Smart passes to Ayton. That one good for 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And they double up James. Fade away. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Alex Caruso checked in for Dort. And the Lakers also making a change. Laravia's checked in. Kennard against Wallace. To the paint. Here's Caruso. Oh, that's blocked. Here's LeBron. Count it. 12 points for LeBron.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Gilgeous-Alexander buries the 20-footer.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Smart finds Kennard. 2 minutes remaining in the first. The 3 drills the 3-pointer.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 15. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here is Wallace. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And LeBron throws it down hard.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Wallace attacking. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Hachimura is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Smith subbed in for Smart.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes, and it's Smith, and it's LaRavia in at the shooting guard position. Mitchell with it. Caruso, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Smith for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Hachimura.
Oh, yeah.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And James throws it down hard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
From the baseline. And James pulls it down. And here are the Lakers. They've got a 13-2 run going. And it's good, 2 points. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Buffkin. Buries it from three-point range. Buffkin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Back to Caruso. Williams against LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Shot clock at 6, and they double up James over Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook and get a good shot.
Good on the bucket. James has got 30 points.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Count it. LeBron's got 32 points in the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And so here is Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's James. Good work there as it goes. James has got 34 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Holmgren with a screen on Kennard. And stolen by LeBron. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that one, good. James has got 36. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Knocked away. Fast break, the Lakers. Kennard for 3. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And good that time.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kennard. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's LeBron, and that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got 44.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Gotta do it. Thanks, DA. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Caruso. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron James on the way. Covered by Joe.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Smith against Mitchell. Kicks it out to James. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. James has got 53.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Mitchell is double. It's a very good look and converts. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night right there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for LA. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Hayes. James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Vanderbilt. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vanderbilt's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That one drops for him.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Sobers. And they get it. No good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. James has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Caruso. And that one's good. James.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
James has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Inside. And Sobers gets it to drop.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-4 run right now. James. And James throws it down.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the dunk by James.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
No one near James as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he drives in. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Down low,
here's Vanderbilt. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And here's James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And he gets it to go.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, you looked aggressive out there. How did you get to your groove tonight?
The defense set the tone for not only myself but for our team. And, you know, offensively, we were still trying to figure it out. So I felt there was need for me to kind of turn up the pressure a little bit offensively, see if I could get something going to the hoop, get into a good flow, and I was able to do that.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun to watch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, LeBron James.